We are now less than 24 hours away. Tomorrow, October 21st, the new moon arrives. And this one is different. It's not just another date. It's a turning point. A moment where the energy around you begins to change, whether you notice it or not. Before this new moon reaches its peak, 9 signs will begin to show up. You won't see them in the news. You won't read about them in horoscopes. They appear in small perfect moments, a repeated number, a sudden memory, or even a moment that feels like déjà vu. Most people will ignore these signs. They will call it nothing. Just a random feeling, but not you. The fact that you are here means this message is meant for you. And before tomorrow comes, you need to know what these signs are trying to tell you. So before we go into this, first like this video, drop a comment right now, 777, and subscribe to the channel. Tomorrow, we're not just entering another moon cycle. We're stepping into an energy shift that begins quietly inside you before anything happens around you. It doesn't arrive with noise. It shows up through feeling. Tonight, the first strange sign may already begin. Your mood might suddenly change for no reason. You could feel uneasy, alert, emotional, or like something is coming, but you don't know what. Nothing outside has changed. But inside, something feels different. That's the new moon already working on your energy. It matters because this is not random. It's the universe checking if you're ready to let go of something before it gives you something new. The first sign you will see before this new moon is sudden changes in your thoughts. Ideas and memories you thought were gone may return unexpectedly. Your mind may jump quickly from one thought to another, and it can feel like something inside is stirring, even if nothing around you has changed. This is a moment to notice habits or patterns that no longer fit your life. Small routines, repeated behaviors, or old ways of thinking can now become clear. Paying attention gives you space to release what no longer serves you, making room for what's coming. The second sign is unexpected connections with people. You may hear from someone you haven't talked to in a long time, or meet someone who reminds you of the past. These encounters feel precise, as if they happened at the exact moment they were meant to. These moments help you see which relationships lift your energy and which take it away, adjusting how you spend time with people now. Giving more energy to the right ones and stepping back from the wrong ones will make your life lighter and clearer in the days ahead. The third sign is noticing small patterns and coincidences in your surroundings. Repeated numbers, words, or little events can catch your attention. Ordinary things may suddenly feel meaningful, like the world is pointing something out just for you. This is a chance to see how your environment affects your choices. Even tiny changes, a new habit, paying attention to details, or observing small moments carefully can create a ripple effect. These quiet hints are preparing you for the energy the new moon will bring. The fourth sign you will see before the new moon is a shift in what truly captures your attention. Suddenly, things that never mattered start appearing important. Small opportunities, conversations, or even ideas you usually pass by can seem significant. It's as if the world is quietly rearranging itself around you, and your focus naturally adjusts to match this new rhythm. You may notice yourself pausing longer on certain thoughts or paying attention to details you've never cared about. These moments are subtle, but they hint at where your energy is ready to move next. This lunar awakening encourages awareness of what holds value in your life. You may find that your priorities are no longer the same as they were a week ago. Tasks you used to rush through feel different. Moments you once ignored now feel alive with possibility. It's not about forcing change, but noticing where your natural attention goes. Your mind is already highlighting areas where progress can happen if you allow it. By recognizing these shifts now, you start aligning with the flow of the new moon shift before it fully manifests. In the coming days, you may notice patterns forming in how you approach work, hobbies, or personal goals. A project that felt dull suddenly feels exciting. A simple conversation can spark new ideas. These hints may feel subtle, like tiny signals that your inner world is moving ahead of your outer world. The key is to stay aware and not dismiss these moments as random. They are your guideposts showing where energy is ready to flow and helping you prepare for new opportunities that the new moon will bring. October carries a unique energy that enhances this shift. The new moon shift encourages you to tune into the small signs your mind and surroundings are sending. Paying attention to what draws your focus now will make the coming days smoother and more aligned with your goals. This is the perfect time to start thinking about how you want to redirect your energy toward what matters most. Small observations can have a profound impact if you allow yourself to act on them naturally. The fifth sign is a noticeable boost in creative energy and curiosity. You may find yourself wanting to explore new ways of doing things. Even simple tasks may inspire different approaches. The new moon shift encourages you to consider options you might not have thought of before. It could be finding a new method for your work, a fresh approach to a hobby, or even a different way of looking at a recurring situation in your life. This shift feels like a gentle pull, guiding you toward expansion and new possibilities. This surge of creativity is part of the lunar awakening. It's not forcing you to create, but nudging your mind toward innovation. Even small experiments like trying a new technique, exploring a different perspective, or simply thinking in a fresh way can have ripple effects that continue long after the new moon. What starts as a minor shift in thinking can lead to meaningful changes in how you approach challenges and opportunities. Paying attention now allows you to harness this energy fully. You may also notice solutions appearing more easily. Problems that seemed complicated can suddenly feel manageable, as if the path forward becomes clearer. This is your inner guidance speaking, giving hints through moments of clarity, flashes of insight, or an urge to try something new. Each small action you take now builds momentum for the new moon shift, preparing you to enter a phase where your ideas and intentions can flow without resistance. As October moves forward, these sparks of curiosity and creativity become more pronounced. The new moon energy encourages exploration and experimentation. By taking small steps toward fresh approaches and noticing what resonates, you are already setting the stage for the changes and growth that the lunar awakening promises. Every thought, every tweak, every idea matters. The more you engage with this creative energy, the smoother your transition into the new moon phase will be. The sixth sign shows itself in how you connect with people and your surroundings. You may start noticing changes in conversations, social interactions, or subtle dynamics that were previously overlooked. Relationships may feel different, more intense, or simply clearer. Even small encounters can carry deeper meaning, providing insights into how your connections influence your energy. The new moon shift is quietly reorganizing your interactions, helping you align with relationships that support your growth. This is a time to observe and reflect. Who makes your day feel lighter? Who drains your energy? Even minor adjustments, listening more carefully, offering clarity, or simply choosing where to invest your time can create meaningful changes in your life. These shifts are part of the lunar awakening, showing you the paths where energy flows freely and highlighting areas where it may get stuck. By noticing these patterns now, you are preparing your relationships for a smoother, more harmonious new moon period. Small adjustments can make a big difference. Simple choices like spending time with supportive people or expressing thoughts with more clarity improve the flow of energy in your life. The new moon shift helps you see that every interaction carries potential, whether it's casual, professional, or personal. By acting on these subtle cues, you gradually build stronger, more aligned connections that carry forward after the lunar awakening. As October 21st approaches, these changes in social energy become increasingly noticeable. You may find yourself naturally drawn to people and places that feel supportive and aligned with your goals. The lunar awakening encourages you to trust these instincts, to observe how energy flows through your relationships, and to make small but intentional choices. This preparation ensures that when the new moon fully arrives, your interactions, priorities, and creative energy are ready to move together in harmony, allowing you to step confidently into the next phase of growth. The seventh shift is a noticeable change in how you approach your daily choices. Tasks that once felt automatic may now seem different, and the way you handle decisions can feel sharper, clearer, or even more intentional. It's as if your perspective has been tuned to notice opportunities and pitfalls that were always there, but invisible before. Even small decisions carry more weight, hinting at where your energy is ready to flow. This is the new moon shift, guiding you to examine how you spend your time and effort. It's not about rushing to make changes, but observing the areas where your focus has the most impact. Simple actions like adjusting a routine or rethinking a small habit can lead to greater clarity and alignment. The lunar awakening helps you see that every choice, no matter how minor, can shape the energy around you. In practical terms, this shift might show as a desire to try new approaches. You may feel inclined to handle tasks differently, tackle projects from another angle, or even communicate in a new way. These adjustments don't have to be dramatic. They simply allow the energy of the new moon to flow through your life more smoothly. By acting with awareness, you create momentum that carries beyond October, building a foundation for progress that feels natural and sustainable. As the new moon draws closer, this heightened awareness of your daily decisions becomes more apparent. You start noticing which choices amplify energy and which deplete it. Paying attention to these small adjustments now allows the lunar awakening to guide you effectively, ensuring that when the new moon fully arrives, your actions are aligned with your intentions and ready for growth. The eighth shift appears in how you respond to opportunities and challenges around you. Situations that once felt routine may suddenly feel different, and you may find yourself evaluating outcomes more thoughtfully. Patterns in how events unfold become clearer, and you might notice repeating situations that hint at what to embrace or release. This part of the lunar awakening encourages reflection on how your approach shapes experiences. You might notice subtle differences in how you interact with people, manage tasks, or respond to unexpected developments. Small adjustments like considering an alternative approach or slowing down to analyze a situation can have a significant impact on how smoothly energy flows through your life. You may also sense a desire to explore new options or ideas that were previously ignored. This is a moment to trust your instincts and experiment in safe, mindful ways. The new moon shift enhances these moments, highlighting opportunities that align with your energy and helping you avoid distractions that no longer serve your goals. By observing patterns and responding with awareness, you prepare yourself to navigate the coming phase with confidence. As October progresses, these subtle shifts in response and decision-making become more pronounced. You may notice yourself naturally drawn toward paths that feel right, or letting go of approaches that no longer work. The lunar awakening helps you align with your true priorities, making it easier to embrace change when the new moon fully manifests. Small mindful adjustments now create a smoother transition into the next chapter. The ninth shift is the awakening of intuition and subtle guidance. You may start noticing insights or nudges that seem to arrive from nowhere. These ideas aren't loud or obvious, but they carry clarity and direction. Even small moments, a thought, a suggestion, or an observation, may contain guidance that helps you take the right next step. This is the new moon shift at its most personal and transformative. It encourages you to trust inner signals that guide your choices, helping you navigate the unseen patterns of life. Subtle hints, when noticed, can provide clarity about which paths to pursue, which priorities to embrace, and which aspects of life to leave behind. Paying attention to this inner guidance now ensures that your actions are aligned with the lunar energy that is building around you. You may feel pulled toward new perspectives, projects, or approaches that feel natural yet different. Even minor experiments, exploring a new idea, adjusting a routine, or observing patterns in daily life, can carry insight that shapes the weeks ahead. October's energy combined with the lunar awakening strengthens this intuitive flow, preparing you to step into the new moon with confidence, clarity, and alignment. By the time the new moon fully arrives, the ninth shift ensures that your intuition, awareness, and energy are ready to work together. This final phase of preparation ties together the subtle changes of the previous shifts, creating a sense of readiness for growth, opportunity, and alignment. The lunar awakening has guided you through observation, reflection, and subtle adjustment, ensuring that when the new cycle begins, you are prepared to move with purpose and clarity. Right now, the air seems heavier with opportunity. Even if nothing has visibly changed, something is aligning around you. Ideas, choices, and subtle influences begin to converge, nudging you toward clarity you didn't expect. It's the moment when the ordinary bends toward extraordinary potential, when small decisions hold more weight than ever before. You can sense a quiet invitation to step forward, to move with purpose, to embrace what has been quietly building. Your mind opens in ways that feel fresh and alive. Thoughts that once lingered in the background now demand attention, offering insight, perspective, and direction. You may notice connections between ideas that previously seemed unrelated, or moments that pull you toward reconsidering old assumptions. It is as if the world itself has created a lens for you, allowing you to see with greater depth and precision. This clarity is not fleeting. It has been accumulating, preparing the ground for a surge of progress. Energy moves through your actions with subtle strength. Tasks you once overlooked or deferred now carry significance. Choices that were simple or mundane begin to ripple outward, affecting more than just the immediate moment. Each step, no matter how small, becomes a declaration, a sign that you are willing to align your actions with the direction life is suggesting. Opportunities that were once invisible now glow faintly, waiting for attention, for intention, for courage to engage with them fully. Your vision expands in ways that are hard to articulate. Obstacles that seemed rigid or immovable begin to appear pliable, as though the path itself is bending to accommodate determination and insight. It is the perfect time to recognize that growth is rarely sudden, but persistent, accumulating through layers of attention, reflection, and subtle action. Every choice you make now adds to momentum, even if you cannot yet measure its impact. The mind and heart synchronize not through force but through alignment. Thoughts, instincts, and desires weave together into a pattern of readiness. You may discover clarity in quiet moments, inspiration during ordinary interactions, or insight when least expected. Each of these flashes contributes to a larger awareness, one that is difficult to ignore. The world is providing an invitation to step fully into what is possible, to engage with the potential already within reach. Even uncertainty becomes an ally. When situations seem ambiguous or unpredictable, they are not obstacles but opportunities. They allow flexibility, resilience, and innovation to emerge. Challenges that would normally feel intimidating now appear as invitations to refine approach, to test courage, and to assert confidence. The energy surrounding this period enhances adaptability, giving you the tools to navigate change while remaining grounded in purpose. Your relationships and connections gain subtle yet noticeable depth. Interactions carry more significance, influence, and potential for mutual growth. Conversations that may have seemed ordinary in the past now feel layered, offering insights into perspectives, motivations, and possibilities. Even brief encounters can spark reflection, catalyze understanding, and inspire intentional action. The space around you begins to resonate with alignment, signaling that effort, awareness, and intention will be rewarded. Vision meets action in tangible ways. Decisions that were once deferred now demand execution. Creative impulses emerge alongside practical opportunities, allowing inspiration to transform into real outcomes. You may find that ideas once dormant suddenly gain clarity and feasibility, offering a sense of purpose that compels movement. Each action taken now contributes to a cascade of growth, shaping the next cycle of opportunity with precision and impact. October 21st is a subtle marker not for the calendar itself, but for the convergence of your focus and potential. The timing is relevant not for external events, but for the alignment of thought, attention, and intention that has been quietly building. It's a moment when accumulated awareness meets readiness, producing a unique clarity that allows you to step forward decisively. The shift is internal, yet its effects ripple outward, shaping the path ahead in ways you may only recognize later. Courage is amplified in this period. Hesitation is natural, but it is outweighed by the clarity of potential. Steps that once seemed risky now carry promise. Decisions are reinforced by insight and supported by subtle alignment in your surroundings. This is not the kind of motivation that comes from urgency or fear. It is steady, grounded, and expansive, offering a clear signal that growth and progress are within reach. Confidence grows organically as you act in alignment with what resonates. The results reinforce further action. Small successes compound, not just materially but psychologically, creating a feedback loop that strengthens resolve. Each intentional movement confirms your capacity to navigate challenges, engage with opportunity, and align with what truly matters. The power of this period is subtle but undeniable, offering a sense of mastery that emerges quietly yet steadily. Awareness of opportunity blends seamlessly with personal insight. You may notice moments when a decision, a conversation, or an action seems to crystallize direction. These instances are markers, not mandates, highlighting where attention and intention can create maximum effect. By observing and acting on these cues, you engage in a process that enhances clarity, reduces hesitation, and increases alignment with purpose. The influence of your environment becomes clearer. Choices regarding where you focus attention, with whom you interact, and how you allocate energy take on new significance. Small adjustments now can dramatically affect outcomes, subtly shaping the trajectory of the next period. Observing and aligning with these cues strengthens your capacity to act decisively, ensuring that efforts are efficient, targeted, and impactful. Momentum builds internally before it manifests externally. Each step, observation, and decision contributes to a framework that supports growth. The flow is subtle yet cumulative, preparing for larger outcomes that extend beyond immediate perception. Recognition of these small alignments allows you to harness energy effectively, creating a sense of readiness and direction that propels you forward with confidence. Insight becomes more frequent and precise. Moments of clarity may occur during ordinary activities, highlighting pathways, solutions, or perspectives that were previously obscured. These flashes are the product of alignment between thought, observation, and readiness. Acting on them is not impulsive. It is intentional, translating awareness into tangible steps that shape both immediate and longer-term outcomes. The final phase of this preparation invites action with intention. It is not about rushing, forcing, or overanalyzing. It is about recognizing where energy naturally flows and stepping into alignment. Decisions, conversations, and small movements are amplified, producing results that ripple outward. The combination of clarity, insight, and focus at this time allows engagement with opportunity in a way that is strategic, confident, and authentic. By integrating observation, reflection, and intentional action, you cultivate a sense of empowerment that carries forward. The convergence of clarity, alignment, and readiness offers a rare chance to step fully into potential. Each small choice compounds, reinforcing the broader trajectory of growth and opportunity. This is a period where accumulated awareness meets readiness, producing outcomes that resonate beyond the immediate moment. Right now, the invitation is clear. Step forward with intention. Observe with focus. Engage with courage. The energy around you supports alignment, clarity, and growth. Actions taken today in harmony with insight and awareness create momentum that carries into the next period. Trust the quiet alignment that has been forming. Act decisively with confidence and let your engagement with this moment shape the next chapter with power and clarity. Every detail around you seems to carry a subtle signal, as though life is highlighting what deserves your attention and what is ready to evolve. Small moments of interaction, a fleeting thought or an idea that lingers longer than usual are not random. They are hints of the alignment that has been quietly building. The new moon shift is quietly orchestrating this alignment, ensuring that when you act, your steps carry impact far beyond what you imagine. Your capacity for clarity grows stronger with every observation. The way your mind navigates choices becomes sharper, and decisions that once seemed confusing now present themselves with surprising simplicity. Opportunities appear more clearly, as if life itself is gently pointing toward the path that is aligned with your potential. You may notice that taking even modest action feels more satisfying, more resonant because it harmonizes with the subtle guidance already unfolding. Collaboration and connection now carry deeper resonance. People in your life may reflect insights back to you that illuminate your own perspective. Interactions that once seemed ordinary now hold significance, showing ways to expand, adjust, or engage differently. Listening carefully, speaking with intention, and offering thoughtful energy transforms the flow of these interactions. Each moment becomes a stepping stone, strengthening not only relationships but also your own understanding of what truly matters. Focus and intention intersect in subtle, powerful ways. The smallest choices, whether it's how you approach a project, how you frame a conversation, or how you decide to spend your time, begin to accumulate influence. Each action now resonates, preparing the ground for results that will manifest after the new moon fully rises. The energy surrounding this period enhances the effect of deliberate, thoughtful action, making it clear that your engagement matters more than ever. Time itself seems to stretch, allowing insight to deepen and awareness to settle. Tasks, decisions, and interactions may feel heightened, as though the universe is offering a pause to assess, align, and act with precision. This is not about speed or force. It is about synchronization, letting each step fall into place with purpose and clarity. The shift prepares you for a period where subtle effort yields remarkable momentum. The culmination of these influences is a feeling of empowered potential. You can act with intention, clarity, and confidence, knowing that each step contributes to a larger trajectory of the energy. Building over these past moments has been shaping awareness and opening doors that were previously hidden. Reflection and insight have combined, highlighting what truly matters and guiding toward meaningful next steps. Every observation, interaction, and choice has been part of this unfolding, creating a sense of readiness that is both powerful and inspiring. Transformation isn't a distant idea. It is happening here and now. Growth emerges from attention, courage, and willingness to move forward. What has been stirred in these moments invites action, inviting alignment with what feels authentic and expansive. Momentum is subtle yet undeniable, flowing naturally through the steps that follow. Connection with the world around has been amplified, revealing relationships, opportunities, and directions that resonate deeply. Energy aligns with personal intention, offering clarity on where effort will matter most. The path forward is illuminated through the choices embraced today, encouraging engagement and meaningful participation in this evolving journey. Sharing experiences and reflections strengthens awareness for everyone watching. Comments on what resonates or discoveries made during this time create a collective energy that amplifies understanding and insight. Subscribing ensures these insights continue, while sharing allows others to access guidance that might otherwise remain unseen. More transformative content is on the horizon. Moments of guidance, inspiration, and insight will continue, offering further ways to connect, grow, and expand. Staying attentive ensures each arrival is experienced fully and intentionally,